President Trump says some of the money apparently saved by the Department of Government Efficiency's cost-cutting efforts could be given back to Americans as stimulus checks. Last week, Trump said the administration is considering giving 20% of Doge savings to citizens. Now, we should also note a recent review by CBS News of what Doge called a wall of receipts found that the initial accounting was overstated by billions of dollars. For more on these potential stimulus checks, I'm joined by Zagorsky. He's an economist and a professor at Boston University's Questrom School of Business, waking up early for us this morning and joining us. Thanks so much. I'm curious about if this would happen, which is a big if. It wouldn't be the first time Americans have received checks from the government. We all remember the stimulus checks. But what impact could that have on the overall economy?
Wow, Errol. And thanks for waking me up early this morning, because I love talking about really silly economic ideas coming out of Washington. And there seem to be quite a boatload coming out from both the left and the right now. And let me say that I hope this doesn't actually happen, though it might. You never know in the Trump administration. And the first reason I hope it doesn't happen is that the savings are really doubtful. Elon Musk is in charge of the Department of Government Efficiency, and Elon has a long history of over-promising and under-delivering. They initially stare out and they said, we're going to find $3 trillion worth of waste. And then they cut it to $2 trillion. And I'm just not even sure they even can come close to $2 trillion for a couple of reasons. First, true savings are only known years later. Give you a quick example. About a week and a half ago, the president set out on Truth Social. He said, I'm going to kill off the penny. We're not going to make any more pennies because we lose $84 million a year making pennies. Well, that's going to shift everyone to nickels. And right now, we actually lose about almost 12 cents on making nickels. So yes, you might save money on the penny, but you might lose a lot more minting more nickels, which are more expensive. I'll give you another quick one. Right now on the top of the Department of Government Efficiency's website, they said, well, we just saved a lot of money by canceling some leases in Miami for the State Department. Well, if I was a renter, if I was renting space to the State Department and they just unilaterally canceled the lease on me, they broke the contract, I might not be willing to rent to the State Department a few years down the line, or any other government agencies. Burnt once, twice shy.
So, Professor, it seems like what you're saying is even if this came to fruition, the exact numbers, the cost, the benefit wouldn't be realized for quite some time. And so then I wonder if the purpose of this is perhaps something else. Is this more of a sales pitch for the new president to demonstrate he's doing things in a different way and Americans will experience the benefit, and it's less a specific promise to individual people?
I think this is a brilliant political move. If you want to get the American people behind the Department of Government Efficiency, say, we're going to give you a large check. But from an economic point of view, it makes no sense for two more reasons. The first is giving people large checks is going to cause inflation to go even higher. You just had a segment on rising egg prices. Well, when people get unexpected and unearned income, what do? They spend it. And if we're going to have tariffs on imported goods and we're having supply constraints, more spending with less items means prices just go up. So on one hand, the president hands people money, and on the other hand, inflation takes that money away. I don't know. Doesn't seem, Errol, to be a particularly good trade-off in my mind.
You're the professor. We've got to trust what you say. Zagorsky, thank you so much for joining us from Boston this morning.